Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nintendo Capri Stone here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. We are on to take on number 14. And it's going to be a long trip to get there, so it's a good thing I have a couple stories to tell you. So, neither of these stories are from my childhood. One of them kind of goes back a little ways, but anyway, I'll tell you the first one first. This morning, I woke up, and you know how you can never remember, like, which position you were in when you woke up? Because you always try to remember that because you think, well, if I was in that position while I was sleeping, it must have been comfortable. But you can never figure out which position your body actually subconsciously thinks is the most comfortable, or else you would remember which position you were in when you woke up, so that you could get in that position to fall asleep, you know? Anyway, well, normally I can never remember what position I was in when I woke up, because I move when I wake up, you know, that's the whole thing. That's the whole reason you don't remember. Well, this morning, I remember which position I was in, because something scary happened. It's not that scary, but yeah, I don't want to blow it up. I woke up this morning, and the position that I was in, I'll go and tell you that part first. I was on my back, with my right hand down by my right side, or maybe over my stomach, I don't remember that. My left hand was up by my head, with the palm up. So basically, my left arm was bent, so that it was like I had my hand raised up beside my head. Anyway, this is a long way. We're going to pretty much head to number 7, and then we're going to cut to the left just before we get there. So, that's the plan. Anyway, in the meantime, here we go. What was I saying? Yeah, and the reason I remember that I woke up that way is because I felt something on my wrist on that left hand. And I didn't know what it was at first, but anytime I feel something, I pretty much instinctively just reach to it and, like, brush it off or whatever. Well, this morning, it's like I brushed it off at almost the exact same moment as I opened my eyes. But I opened my eyes just soon enough to see that it was an earwig was on my left wrist while I was sleeping. And I don't know how long it was there or where else it was crawling, but let me tell you, that scared the living crap out of me. Because sometimes I see those. Like, a long time ago, I saw a dead one on my mattress. And this was like 3 years ago, and ever since then, I've just been apprehensive that maybe there's been more of them, like, down there somewhere. Well, after that this morning, I just got fed up and I went to Walmart tonight and I got some bug spray. And I got the entire floor under that mattress sprayed out. And the mattress itself, I sprayed that too. I actually did this once a long time ago when I was in Georgia, thinking I had bed bugs, which it turns out I've never had those before. Because I looked that up and looked up what the bites look like. And I've never had them, suffice it to say. Thank God. I've heard you can get them in hotels, though, even when they look clean. It's kind of scary. Anyway, we're almost to number 7 already, so it's kind of a little early here, but before I get a chance to tell my second story. Anyway, so yeah, I got that all set up over there in the bug spray. I'll probably spray it again a few hours before I go to bed. It's already like 12:30 in the morning, though. Whatever. So story number 2. This is about my teeth, my dentures. And I've been meaning to tell this one for like a week now, because this happened like a week ago. Some of you know, some of you don't. I have false teeth. I had all my teeth pulled when I was 22. Or 25. My mom had all hers pulled when she was 24, so this must be a thing that runs in the family, I don't know. But, you know, and I don't know if it's because I didn't take good care of my teeth enough, because I always got scared, and I just used mouthwash and brushed my teeth all the time, but it just didn't seem to work. Maybe it's just all the Coke or something, the sweets. My eating habits left a lot to be desired back then, and that's what led me to put on as much weight as I did, even though I never really hit 300, but still, I never really hit 300, I'm awesome. No, but, let me see. We're heading off to where those birch trees were. Remember how I got lost on the way to 7 and I went to that area with all the birch trees? That's where I'm headed now. Because you can get to it from there. You can get to 14 from there. It turns out, I knew there would be some use for that area later. But, I'm not even using my sword here because I pretty much know exactly where I'm going. I don't know, when I get there, it's a little bit different. I have my directions. Well, I don't know, I'm confused about, like, which way you should be facing. Because I know which way you come in, but I don't know which way the poles are relative to that. There's, like, a series of, like, thick black poles. They're not very long. And they're in a row. And you'll know it when you see them. So I came all the way down. No, it's not over there. I came all the way down in here. And I think you'll see them when you make this round here. But we're not too far from it now. Let me see here. Yeah, we must be pretty close. Yay, birch trees. I don't know, something about birch trees are so beautiful. Alright, we're getting off the horse. There's too much crap going on here. Sometimes I like to just run these really long distances without the horse, like it's Ocarina of Time. Anyway, back to that story. Yeah, but, it's like I said, I don't know why it is that I had to get my teeth pulled. Maybe it's the same reason Mom did. I don't know. The thing is, I don't have any memory of going to the dentist as a kid. So I guess either my parents never took me, or I just put it out of my memory because I didn't want to remember it. I don't know. You know, I went and had all my shots and everything. And I've plenty of memories of going to the doctor, but no memory of going to a dentist, which is weird. We may need the horse. To get up here is kind of a long way. Horsey, you want to come over here? It's kind of a rough terrain. Anyway, the day I got my teeth pulled, it was like something, I don't even remember the exact day. It was in January of 2012. And I didn't get my dentures, actually, until April of not 2012, but 2002. January 2002. And then I got my dentures in April of 2002. Come here, horsey. I love you. There you are, you beautiful thing, you. So I went for like 3 months there without dentures, but here's the thing. I'm going to try to keep this short because it's all based on this one tiny little thing. After I got my teeth pulled and I got the dentures, a few months after that, I noticed like a really rough spot. Because here's the thing, when you get your teeth pulled, your gums just become this bump, this really smooth pink bump. And you can like rub your tongue over them and it's totally smooth. And so it's like a really totally smooth surface. But I noticed that on the left bottom gums, there was a slight little tiny rough patch that felt like the surface of a rock. Or maybe just the surface of a rotten tooth, since I'd become overtly familiar with that as well. Yeah, this rough spot, it was only like about the size of a flea. So I wasn't really too concerned about it, and it grew slightly larger over the years, and I always thought, that maybe that was a piece of a tooth that he just missed and didn't get out. But I didn't think it was a big deal because I figured someday it would just come out on its own, like in my sleep or something. But there was always part of me in the back of my mind that worried about that piece of that tooth back in there. Because I thought, what if it, like, gets infected? Because my mom told me plenty of times that if you didn't take care of your teeth, they could get infected and it could kill you. And, like, she told me that numerous times. So, and then I was like, well, you're the one that didn't take me to a dentist. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm sure many kids don't go. I don't know, maybe we just couldn't afford it. But, anyway. Well, anyway. Finally, after 10 years of this rough spot being in my bottom left gums, and me just constantly wondering, and I had other concerns with it too, like what if I ever kissed a girl without my teeth in, because that would probably happen. Like what if I ever kissed a girl and she felt over that spot with her tongue? I mean, what would it taste like? I wouldn't know, because I'm desensitized to whatever it is that it does taste like. I mean, what if my breath stank, or something like that? Anyway, it was constantly little things like that that I worried about with this. But there was no way I was going to reach in there and pull that thing out myself, knowing how much it was going to hurt, because when I got my teeth pulled, I didn't feel a thing, even though I was totally conscious the whole time. But they had some kind of or whatever they call it, that made me not feel a thing. I didn't even have to take any painkillers after the fact, and we're here. Anyway, about a week ago, it started hurting, that spot. And it never hurt before, but about a week ago it did. Or actually 2 weeks ago by now. And I really couldn't figure out why. It didn't hurt bad, it just hurt enough to be a little distracting. Like when I would be beatboxing, I'd go, and when I would do that, it would hurt, So anyway, let's go through this tiny entrance here. This actually looks really cool, like the remains of a city or something. Anyway. Well, fast forward to about a week ago, when I meant to tell this story, I was gargling with mouthwash, and wonder of wonders, that thing finally came out. After 10 years, that thing finally came out. And now that gum down there, those gums, like at first I could feel a hole in the gums where it used to be, but by the next morning when I woke up, I couldn't feel anything there at all. It was just a smooth surface like the rest of my gums, so yay on that, I guess. So it's hard to believe after 10 years that thing's finally come out. Because I never really thought much about it, but I tell you. This Colossus actually has a very interesting fight. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. Mainly because it's just so interesting how you have to fight him. Basically, you have to use the terrain, or your surroundings, to your advantage. You basically have to get him to kill himself. I almost let go of R1 there. That's okay that he hit it. I'm actually glad he did. Because the idea is you want him to hit it twice. And, he's not likely gonna bash against it unless his eyes are red. So you want to try to provoke him by, hitting him with an arrow so he'll hit it again. And if you watch closely, you can see their eyes turn red. Frick frack. This is okay, I'm still on it, so he'll still try to bash it. Once he bashes it the second time, it falls. You can actually move during the cutscene here, I don't recommend it though. Yeah, okay. And once it falls, it gives you access to this bridge over here. And this is pretty much how the entire fight goes. You have to constantly get him to bump into stuff to make it fall, allowing you access to new areas, or on top of other areas that you could already see. So, I like it. It's really cool. So we're gonna jump over here. He'll follow us, don't worry. He knows where we are all the time. He's always watching. Hit it! Hit it, you dink! Thank you! I'm just gonna R1 it up here, get back up there, and provoke him. So that he hits us again. At this point, you could probably just jump to the ground. It wouldn't be all the same, really. Yeah, we'll do that. Just make sure that the column doesn't fall on you, or else it knocks you out. How about that? This guy is much like number 11, since I haven't mentioned that, and he'll do many of the same things that 11 does, Celosia. This guy's name is actually Cenobia. They're such similar names, too, for... I don't know, for the two Colossi that look like this. And they look so much alike, it's unreal. Like, when I first saw this guy, I was like, geez, he really does look like the other one. And he's not that much bigger, like I remember. I remember him being bigger than this, but whatever. It's pretty much the same size. Just about. Anyway, you get to the top of this one. Stay... Oh, that's actually good. That's good, that's good. Oh, we stayed on that one pretty well. Use that one to get to this one. It's just one big chain reaction, really. It's not that complicated. Now he'll come over here and hit this one. Yeah, he's mad. Oh, I had to fall right where the protrusion was there. And then it kept me from grabbing on. It's okay, though. Pretty simple jumps to get back up. I don't know if he saw me trying to get back up. So I'm going to try to hit it again. Hit again. Come on, mister. Your backside. I hit you in your butt. Your butt. Your butt stank. My breath stank. Whoa! It's so funny how you can actually move during these cutscenes. Anyway. Then we can use this one to get up here. And he might try to hit these too, but I don't think it really matters. And it's another column, what do you know? How many of these do we have to do, I wonder to myself. As I stood at the top. Harry, I've reached the top! You can actually jump just before he hits it if you want to. But you'll always have to provoke him to get the second hit. So, be ready. Green eyes turn red. They were playing Tonic, if you could only see, at Walmart. Which is weird, considering I uploaded the Liar video to Breaking NCS today. That music video, I mean, trashing my attic room to Liar. One of the most productive videos. I don't know. It's not productive, that's for sure. You were making a mess, is what you were doing. But just the fact that I was making a mess would make the video that much more fun to watch, because then you get to anticipate how long it took me to clean all that shit up. Which it didn't actually take that long. Videotapes, you just pick one up, put it over there, pick another one up, put it over there. Wait, don't yet. Don't yet. This structure will rattle a little bit, but it won't actually fall. But it'll still knock you off your feet, if you're not careful. So get over here to this one, and this should be the last one. 10 guesses where this one's gonna fall. Ew. I think I fell backwards, so it's pretty much in the same spot. I really wish you could move as you were holding the bow, like you can in Skyward Sword. But, yeah. I'm not saying this game is better than Skyward Sword, but that's just one small thing. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can walk in this cutscene, too. So I'm gonna try... Oh, I'm unconscious, probably. nose itches. Oh, there we go. Don't you dare think about it. You can follow me in here, though. That would be great. Now comes one more little thing we gotta do. And this is the hard part to kind of figure out. Oh, jeez, he got right on top of me there, didn't he? Get away from that wall for a second. So I can get up there. Good, good, good. Thought for sure he was gonna knock me down again. He can get you stuck there sometimes, and it can be a little irritating. I always find myself wanting to say the word annoying, and then I stop myself and I say irritating, because that word is more emphatic than annoying is. The word annoying just sounds annoying, but irritating with its 4 syllables and that tall, elegant T sounds awesome. Anyway, you want to get up here, hit him, and here we go. Finally, we get some leverage in this fight. Because he pretty much knocks that out and that crap falls all on his ass. And we can't get out of here. I'm trying to move during the cutscene and I can't. Oh, he could have slammed me against the floor with them rocks. Alright. Whoa, easy does it. Hey, I didn't get knocked out. The first time I fought this guy and I got this armor off, I went off through that tiny door, that skinny door that I went through when I first got in here. And tried to hit him with arrows from the other side of that door. And it actually did damage to him, and I got like 1/4 of his health off just with arrows. Shit. I was trying to switch my weapon, but didn't work out that way. Whoa, whoa. I didn't want you to dash forward. Here, hit it again. Knock yourself out. Because when he hits this, he'll knock himself out. Go ahead. Wait, I should probably provoke you. Oh, okay, never mind. Damn it. You can see it from here. I'm not going to jump on it from this block, am I? I guess I am. Boom! Yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let the fun begin. No, he was trying to shake me there. Whoa, do I have the perfect spot? Because he's not getting me at all. There is one spot, I've heard, on each Colossus where no matter what he does, he can't shake you off at all. And I think I'm on that spot right now. Because he's doing all the stuff and I'm not even moving. Like, look at this. That is ridiculous, man. I got off totally easy on that guy. Normally, he will run you ragged all over this Coliseum. Or whatever you want to call this place. I got lucky there, I got on the spot, man. I got on the G spot, and I pretty much penetrated with all my might. Yes. I'm good at that, you know. I'm just kidding. And the death spaghetti takes us down again. That was kind of beautiful. You know, if not for all the, the red tape you gotta go through to get through that fight, it would have actually been one of my fastest fights. But, maybe that is a good fight. I mean, considering nobody else could possibly do it any faster. I mean, sure they could, but, yeah, unless they wanted to glitch through them. As you can see on my practice file, it's down to 0 defeated, but it's got a number 2 next to it. That's a New Game Plus. Because basically when you finish the game, you can start over with all of your stamina upgrades and life bar upgrades and play through the game again and add on to those upgrades, upgrading them further so you can get like 2 games worth of upgrades and make those things humongous. All the more to hit G spots and do penetration. And there's some other stuff you can do in New Game Plus that I really would like to show. I've been playing around with it a little bit. Having lots of fun, too. Anyway, that's 14 out of 16, y'all. We've got 2 more to go. And let us begin. Thy next foe is... Shit! Andre the Giant! Yes! No, okay, alright. He's too nice. He can't be. Is he a wrestler? I should look up a wrestling match and see if he's in one. I don't know. I've mostly liked watching wrestling. I've grown to like The Undertaker, Triple H. I can't stand Brock Lesnar, man. That guy's agent is such a bitch. Like in that one cage match with The Undertaker, and he's all like... every time he starts losing. Anyway, never mind. Okay, see you guys later.